god, it's gonna be a mess. What the hell am I doing with my life? I don't really know. It smells weird. Oh my god, it looks really drippy. It's over. Influencers love their own products and brands. But what if the product itself was the influencer? A strange-looking food item that's peculiar enough to grab everyone's attention, yet seemingly appetizing enough for people to pay $20 for it and get salmonella. Wait, what? And this is in short the story of the pink sauce that took the internet by storm. It dominated TikTok and ended as quickly as it started. So if you would like to learn more and also try making and trying one in a safer way, keep watching. I am the sponsor of this video, and I am here to announce that I am actually making a game. This is What Awaits Alexi, inspired by Papers, Please and Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a really fascinating puzzle game that is going to be released in the first quarter of 2025. You can wishlist What Awaits Alexi on Steam as well as on Good Old Games. So click the links in the video's description to learn more. Let's get back to the video. In the summer of 2022, almost everyone that was using TikTok heard about this weird pink sauce. Even though the first impressions didn't seem to be that spectacular because it reminded everyone of Pepto-Bismol, an American stomach medicine. Despite all of that, the sauce quickly became a phenomenon. Behind it all was a user named Chef Pie, a private chef from Miami and a single mother of two. She was the one who opened this Pandora's box, starting the viral trend by showcasing her work on the sauce's secret recipe, explaining how she created it, dipping the chicken in the sauce, and she basically did everything possible to reach as many people as she could. Chef Pie's social media accounts quickly featured taste tests where she, for example, offered the sauce to random strangers passing by. The marketing was brilliant, and so apparently was the sauce. Its artificial appearance was supposedly balanced by natural ingredients, no preservatives, and an exotic fruit. All of this with an intriguing new flavor. All of this seemed just plainly better than something as fatty and familiar as, for example, mayonnaise. Millions of views and, in turn, millions of people eager to try and see for themselves what this oddity was and why was everyone talking about it. The hype for the sauce was immense long before it was available to buy. People were practically lining up online to get one, and where there's demand, there's supply. So the sauces quickly made their way to TikTok's hungry audience. Under the scorching American sun, transported in plastic bottles, wrapped in plastic bags for over a week at times, the sauce was made in makeshift conditions, rushed as everyone suddenly wanted it, transported in such unsafe conditions for a delicate product like sauce. The production was a recipe for disaster, and this disaster struck when, to the shock of consumers eager to taste this pink oddity, their newly purchased bottles exploded upon opening, arrived spilled, or looked fine but smelled like rotten meat. Speculations spread online like wildfire. Could this improperly transported sauce cause, for example, botulism, a condition resulting from eating improperly stored meat or other animal products? This explosive mix of seemingly random and incompatible ingredients also sounded hard to digest, but we'll get to that later. There's evidence buried somewhere between dead Wikipedia links that the spoiled sauce led to cases of hospitalization among its consumers. Videos and posts surfaced online of various people sharing their unpleasant experiences with the sauce. My 13-year-old daughter bought a bottle of pink sauce online without my knowledge, and now she's in the hospital. I can't even think straight anymore. One user, however, took the things a step further and apparently died? A TikToker allegedly faked their own death, claiming it was caused by consuming the sauce, only to later admit it was a hoax and a part of a social experiment. The quality of the sauce also left much to be desired. For example, the color varied significantly between different orders, different batches. Sometimes it was vividly pink, while other times it was notably pale. So the storm quickly erupted on Twitter. How did all of this happen? Who in their right mind enabled enabled such a product to make it to the market. The honest truth is that in the time of the first sales, the product haven't been officially tested and approved to be sold. Even in a country like the United States of America, known for its freedom and loose regulations, there are specific agencies that oversee food, drugs, and household chemicals. So the key issue was that the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, was completely unaware of the product's existence. The sauce's creator initially explained this oversight by claiming that she wasn't selling medication, but just food, overlooking the fact that the FDA also regulates food. In theory, the TikToker could just as well have bottled household bleach and marketed it as the new sauce flavor, and no one would have said a word until the first victims would appear. From the very beginning, this pink sauce was a complete enigma. No one exactly knew how it tasted and what it was made of, or how it was produced for that matter. There were some clues though. To avoid raising more suspicions, the sauce's label included a small table introducing us to a standard nutritional facts and a simplified ingredients list. The label, however, was riddled with spelling mistakes, and nutritional facts included other inconsistencies. For example, there were no emulsifying agents listed, an essential component for achieving the sauce's thick consistency. Strangely enough, the sauce appeared watery and dark pink in some videos, but thick and light pink in others. The label also didn't mention any preservatives, which is alarming for a product shipped through the mail. Moreover, the number of servings per bottle was listed as over 444, compared to just dozens in similar-sized ketchup bottles. This would imply the bottle weighed a lot. So basically, none of it made any sense, as there were far too many discrepancies. The ingredient list included water, sunflower oil, honey, distilled vinegar, misspelled as vinegar, garlic, red dragon fruit, Himalayan salt, less than 2% of dried spices, juice, citric acid, and milk. The product also warned that it might contain traces of soy and eggs. The sauce's mysterious ingredients puzzled internet detectives. One such investigator, Matpat, dedicated one episode on his YouTube channel The Food Theory to attempting to recreate the pink sauce recipe. He repeatedly urged viewers not to buy the sauce themselves. But what if I tried to recreate the sauce myself? Well, it's not the simplest task. However, most things that seem impossible are actually achievable if you put in the effort. I found a few recipes online and combined them into something that seemed relatively coherent. My shopping list included mayonnaise, dragon fruit, preferably red, and likely it's used in powdered form in the original recipe, also garlic powder, parsley flakes, chili flakes, vinegar, lemon juice, pink Himalayan salt, milk, oil, honey, and water. Hello guys, welcome. Today we're gonna try to make the pink sauce. This is Procyon Cooks. I know my setup kinda sucks, but we have everything we need. Mayo, dragon fruit. I don't know if it's a good dragon fruit because it's recommended to use the red one, but I couldn't really find the red one. It's recommended to use the powder essence of this stuff, but I couldn't really find it. Is it really good? It should be good. Let's hope so. Garlic, parsley, red chili flakes, vinegar, or as it was in the label, vinegar, lemon juice. We even have the pink Himalayan salt that it's recommended to this project. Spoiled milk. Oh, it should be good. Olive oil, honey. Is not the sponsor of this video. Water. We've got water in here, water. And of course, the bottle that we're gonna pour the sauce into. I also have a plan B of some sorts, because I wonder if this fruit is really red inside. It's probably white, which is why I have this food coloring. I know it's cheating and it kinda sucks, but I went through all of this effort only to recognize that it could be not red. We're gonna check it out soon. And of course I have potatoes that we're gonna test with the sauce. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna just put all of this stuff in this container and I'm gonna mix it up together. First the mayonnaise, right? 1 tablespoon. It's about this. Or is it, how much is a tablespoon? Now for this dragon fruit, I don't really have any idea how to really cut it. We're gonna try to cut it like this, and alright, it seems that it's white. It smells interesting. It looks beautiful on the inside, but I think it's not the one. But we're gonna go with it anyway. The taste should be really similar to the red one, but just we're gonna fake the color, alright? Just imagine it's red. Okay, and now what? I don't really know. I don't care. We're doing it anyway. They told me to add 1 tablespoon of it. It's dirty from the mayonnaise, but alright. That should be... That looks absolutely disgusting for now. It's gonna be not a pink sauce, but a white sauce. Now for the garlic. That should be about 2 tablespoons. Now for the parsley, 1 tablespoon. A bit much. What the hell am I doing with my life? Now for the chili flakes. Okay, about... Oh my god, it's gonna be a mess. Tablespoon of vinegar. How the hell? Oh my god. It's even more than it should be. Now for the lemon juice. The original lemon juice straight from the lemon. 2 tablespoons of this, even more. Now the salt. This should be to taste, but I don't really know how it tastes like. So I'm gonna just add a little bit. Right. It smells weird. Now for the milk, 4 tablespoons of milk, 3 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, alright, and 4 tablespoons of water, about this much. And of course we're gonna cheat using this food coloring because I suck. Because the color of this dragon fruit should be red, but it's white. But the taste should be the same, just not the color. Alright, and now we're gonna mix it up together. It was such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm really stupid and I didn't really cut this fruit that... Oh my god. It's at least somewhat pink. More mayo. It's still too watery. It's somewhat pink, but the other guys made the better version. We're gonna add more fruit. It's a mess. I hate it. Well, I don't really think we're gonna go much further with this. The color seems about right. I'm sorry for the cheating. It doesn't defeat the purpose, I think, because the taste of the fruit should be there. But I don't think we're gonna get much better with this. So I'm gonna just mix it up more and just pour it in this bottle. And we're gonna probably make a big mess here. So this is our sauce. Is it perfect? No, I'm sorry. But let's see how it tastes. Oh my god. It looks really drippy. It looks disturbing. It smells okay. Now for the ASMR part. Well, it's not really that good. I'm sorry. It just tastes like mayo, which I added to make the consistency right. And people in the USA that record these sort of videos either use a bunch of mayo or use a lot of ranch to just make the consistency better and right. Now I feel this sauce coming together. It's not strictly a mayo. It has this sweetness from the honey and hotness from the chili flakes. It's actually not that bad, but I would never pay $20 for it. Well, honestly, it's really not that bad. If I got this sauce with some nuggets at McDonald's standard, I would probably vibe with it. Yeah, now it's coming together. It's not that bad, actually. It's pretty good. It's a funky sauce, and I would probably never buy it from this crazy girl online. But yeah, it's right. Okay, it's over. Thank you for watching this segment of Procyon Cooks. Yeah, it has been a mess. Let's get back to the video. From the very beginning, the creator of the sauce took criticism and later outright hate very personally. Many people began referring to her as the poisoner of America, yet she struggled to understand exactly why. She initially explained that the kitchen where the sauces were made was inspected by the FDA, though she implied the product itself didn't need FDA approval because it was food and not a medication item, like I said before. However, as the situation escalated, escalated and customers began receiving spoiled, potentially dangerous products, she claimed to work with the FDA laboratory to improve the sauce. She also repeatedly argued that her critics were simply jealous of her success and wanted to destroy her product and career. The damn federal FDA came to my business yesterday. I'm 100% compliant, following FDA rules. No, I'm not in trouble. I'm not going to jail. Nobody can say anything bad about our pink sauce anymore. Chef Pie eventually partnered with a professional and experienced food manufacturer, the hot sauce making company Dave's Gourmet, to first of all improve the quality of the product and ensure it met high standards by the FDA, and second of all, they helped her get the sauce to major retailers. Thanks to this collaboration, by early 2023, the sauce was available in physical stores, including Walmart. Despite its earlier controversies and issues, the product initially experienced some success. However, that wasn't entirely the end of the drama. Bottles of the sauce sitting on the store shelves soon began changing the color, from bright pink to more pale pink. This raised suspicion and dissatisfaction among consumers, as the pink color was the product's signature feature and its main selling point. Chef Pie then unexpectedly re-entered the spotlight, accusing Dave's Gourmet of ruining her unique recipe. She also claimed they weren't paying her properly, alleging she was on the verge of being evicted from her home because of this. In April of 2023, Chef Pie even launched a GoFundMe campaign, stating that she has been cheated by Dave's Gourmet and wasn't receiving fair compensation for her contributions. The company quickly responded, clarifying that Chef Pie had been paid according to their agreement and in fact had received more help than stipulated. They had provided her with additional funds, such as covering the cost of refunds for defective products previously sent out. In total, this amounted to tens of thousands of dollars. Despite this, Chef Pie continued to demand more money. Meanwhile, Dave's Gourmet continued the support for her, even providing financial assistance when she really faced eviction from her home. Considering the circumstances, Chef Pie's accusations seemed to be just straight wrong, and Dave's Gourmet was reportedly considering suing her for defamation. Regardless of these disputes, Chef Pie managed to raise over $25,000 through her GoFundMe campaign. Using these funds, she launched a new generation of the pink sauce and even launched a blue version, offering it as a do-it-yourself product. Customers could buy the essence of the sauce in powdered form for $20. However, since many of the additional ingredients needed to recreate the desired flavor still had to be purchased separately, the overall cost was much higher. Reviews suggested the flavor was mediocre at best. Surprisingly, however, the powdered sauce sold out. Now, the pink sauce website only offers an ebook of recipes authored by Chef Pie alongside other pink-themed recipes, mugs, and cooking-related merchandise. Most of the site looks like it was haphazardly put together using a basic Shopify template. But for now, this seems to be the end of this long, tangled saga. And would you try this pink oddity? Would you try making one for yourself? Please let me know in the comments. Stay safe out there on the internet. Thanks for watching.